Roy Hamilton, he infused the Great American Songbook with soul by fusing semi-classical technique with passionate traditional black gospel. From 1954 until 1961, he was Epic Records' best-selling artist. His R&B music was extremely well-known, and many singers covered his 1955 hit, Unchained Melody. And 3 of them made that song the first song to sell 1 million copies in the United Kingdom. In 2010, he was inducted into the Georgia Music Hall of Fame. Mr. Rockin' Soul, the Gentle Giant, and most notably, he had the nickname, the Golden Boy of Song. Most of his monikers failed to capture the beauty of his voice, how he impacted artists of the period, or what his music meant to people. Elvis Presley admired him. So did Jackie Wilson and Brooke Benton. They emulated him, and the Righteous Brothers even wrote a song about him. Roy was born in Leesburg, Georgia, on April 16, 1929. When he was 6 years old, he began singing in the church choir in his neighborhood. His family moved to Jersey City, New Jersey, when he was 14. He kept singing in church and eventually became a featured soloist in the Central Baptist Church Choir. After deciding that singing was his calling, he turned quickly to performing arts in high school. He also started boxing around this time, and he won 6 heavyweight amateur championships before giving up the sport because it was too violent. In 1948, Roy started to develop his unique baritone when he joined a gospel group, the Searchlight Singers. With a desire to launch a solo career, he started playing in clubs all over New Jersey and New York. In 1953, he met his future manager, Bill Cook, a DJ, at the Caravan Club in Newark, New Jersey, where he was hosting a live radio show. In late 1953, Cook arranged a 1-year recording contract for Roy with Epic Records. It was a subsidiary of industry giant Columbia. Roy's first single, You'll Never Walk Alone, was the song that gave Roy his first big break in the music business, and it was a huge hit. Roy released more than 50 singles over the course of his career, and 8 of them were huge hits. The upbeat hits, Don't Let Go from 1958 and You Can Have Her from 1961, both reached Billboard charts as top 10 singles. As he performed and toured around the world, his strong voice and wide range of songs made him just as comfortable in supper clubs and cocktail lounges as they did on the Chitlin Circuit. For those not familiar, the Chitlin Circuit provided commercial and cultural recognition for African American singers, comedians, and other entertainers amid racial segregation in the 1960s. His real fame as a rock and roll star helped him get a part of the 1958 Columbia Pictures movie, Let's Rock. Roy had a stroke in New Rochelle, New York, and his star was quickly taken away. Even though he had surgery, Roy passed away July 20th, 1969. He was married to Myrna and had 2 sons, Roy Hamilton Jr. and Ray Hamilton. His legacy lives on through his legendary body of musical work, his influence on the many artists that he inspired, and their successors, who all changed the face of popular music as we know it today. His family never stopped working to keep the Golden Boy's fame alive, and in January 2009, Roy Hamilton was inducted into the Georgia Music Hall of Fame, the Hit Parade Hall of Fame, and the Reflections in the Black Museum Hall of Fame. He was also given an honorary laureate degree by Morris Brown University in Atlanta, Georgia. These are Interesting Things with JC.